So this is exciting to see. You can see it here off of our Big Bear camera. You know, we were talking about the potential for some rain, for some thunderstorms just last Friday as we were tracking the remnants from Tropical Storm Nora that is downgraded. That was a hurricane that was trekking up just to the east of Baja California. And now you can see it's bringing in enough moisture to see some thunderstorms popping up out there. So that's what we're looking at here out into Big Bear. As you look live from our live Mega Doppler 7000 HD, you'll put it on pause and zoom in where we're seeing quite a few thunderstorms that are beginning to pop up. So the potential is there throughout the day, but we're already starting to see quite a few, mostly around the Big Bear Lake area right now, and then some down into Cabazon as well, closer to Palm Springs, down into the low desert area. So because we're seeing some of these thunderstorm activity, we do have flash flood watches. Those are going to go into effect tomorrow, though, but we're already starting to see some thunderstorms. So, of course, be safe if you're near any of those recent burn scar areas, because we're continuing to see them still popping up out there. We'll have another check coming up in just a little bit, and I'll send it back to you for now, Philip.
Okay, Brianna, thank you. Likely some thunder.
This week, we had that tropical storm, or post-tropical storm, Nora, that did strengthen to a hurricane over Baja California, or over the waters just east of Baja California. Over the weekend, that's dissipated, but a lot of that moisture is still sticking around, and so that is causing some of this instability and why we're seeing some thunderstorms here. So they have arrived, at least here in Big Bear. We're looking at 73 degrees right now. It's muggy out there in some of the mountain communities. We're continuing to see some of those thunderstorms pop up, and for the low desert as well. So live Mega Doppler 7000 HD, you can see some of these thunderstorms that have been popping up. They're continuing to. Down to the low desert, out into Big Bear Lake, we see quite a few there. We saw some hail there just a little while ago. And as we pan out, that is why we have these flash flood watches in effect for areas of the mountains and deserts, because of this instability that we can continue to see chances of this as we head into the next few days. Now, aside from the thunderstorm threats and flash floods possibilities, so make sure you stay safe, stay alert out there if you're in any of these areas. We also have excessive heat warning in place for the high desert through today. So still very hot temperatures and some dangerous heat for Lancaster and the Antelope Valley. You can see in Lancaster, we're already up to about 102 degrees there. Out into Big Bear, you see that cell, that strong cell there causing all those thunderstorms. And then as we look out into the low desert too, I just want to show you here right near Idlewild, where we're seeing some more thunderstorms there right now. Temperature at about 86 degrees. Otherwise, most of us dealing with some calm weather. We're looking at 81 out into Van Nuys, 78 in Los Angeles. We're continuing to cool off today, so we're going to finally get some relief from the heat as we head into the next few days. A couple of our beach communities still seeing some cloud coverage sticking around out there, but otherwise, we are seeing some sunshine out there, and you can see some of the subtropical moisture that is pulling up, and it's wrapping around, and that's why we're seeing that really out to the east of us, the mountains and the deserts. And you can see here as we take you through our forecast through the afternoon, you still see a lot of it's really just staying out to the east with some cloud coverage. As we head into tomorrow, you continue to see that go on through Tuesday, and then that's the case through Wednesday as well. Los Angeles and Orange County, 83 today, still going to be humid the next few days with that potential for that subtropical moisture moving on in, and then as we head into Thursday, we start to dry it out, and then we'll see temperatures rise just a little bit slightly through the weekend, but it's still going to be really nice. Valleys and Inland Empire, 95 degrees today. Now, we do have a 20% chance to see some of those thunderstorms in the Inland Empire as well. So if you are in the IE anywhere to the east, the potential is there right now. We're just seeing it in the mountains and deserts. And then we dry out. We continue to cool off Wednesday, Thursday, getting down to about 87. And then we warm it up just slightly as we head into the weekend with some low 90s returning. Beaches, low 70s the next few days, then we get up to 75 degrees by next Sunday. So pretty calm weather for the coast over the next week with some night and morning cloud coverage. Mountains, 86 today, 40% chance to see those thunderstorms. We're already seeing them out there. 20% chance tomorrow and 10% chance on Wednesday. So the chance weakens as we head into the next few days. Temperatures cool to the 70s as we head into your Wednesday. High desert, 105 degrees today. One more hot day, that excessive heat warning's in place. Then as we head into tomorrow, mid 90s return, low 90s finally as we head in toward the middle of the week. So we're finally getting some cooler weather, but there's a lot going on out there. Philip, back to you.
To say the least, there is a lot going on. Okay, thanks, Brianna. Still to come, a recall.
It's just been unfortunate to see this here in Southern California, out into Northern California too. So we just have a lot of weather that's going on, considering at least for today, we're looking at thunderstorms out there. We're still talking about some elevated fire conditions. That goes for the Antelope Valley because we're still dealing with some heat and some breezy conditions there too. Live Mega Doppler 7000 HD showing some thunderstorms popping up. So this is what we've been looking looking at this morning, right about 11 o'clock, all the way through now, we've been seeing a lot of these thunderstorms, mostly around the Big Bear Lake area. We've been seeing some near Idlewild and Cabazon as well. We continue to see these near Big Bear. Those keep popping up. We saw some hail there. So brief flash flooding, that is possible with these thunderstorms. And so we do have flash flood watches that are in effect through the next few days because we have the potential to see thunderstorms the next few days as well. So through Tuesday night, excessive heat warnings, still dealing with elevated fire danger there for the high desert, Lancaster, Pondville, still very hot today. And then unfortunately, we have the danger of the thunderstorms as well. So as we're looking live here from Big Bear, we saw some hail on this earlier, and it looks like from this camera, it's calmed down, but we're still seeing some thunderstorms up there, and temperature has dropped about 10 degrees since we started to see some of that happening in the low 60s now. Anaheim, you're looking at 77 degrees, much different view here down into Orange County where we are seeing some sunshine. It really depends where you're at today in Southern California. So why we're seeing some of that weather out to the east of us, that is remnants of what we were talking about last week, which was Hurricane Nora. That was coming up the Gulf of Mexico. It really stayed over waters, and we're still seeing a lot of that moisture and instability because of that. And so this is just the remnants of that, and so it's causing some instability out there for the mountains and the desert communities. A chance for the IE today, though, in the next few days as well. 83 out in Ontario right now, 78 in Los Angeles, and some low 70s along the beaches. Look at our satellite here. You can see a lot of that moisture that's coming up there from the southeast and over the Gulf through the desert southwest, and that's why we're seeing some of this weather. 99 out in the Lake Elsinore today. Our temperatures are cooler, so that's nice to see. You know, we talked about those remnants of Nora throwing a little bit of a curveball possibly into our forecast this week, and that's happening now. So temperatures, those are cooling off today in some areas. 99 out into Santa Clarita, 91 in Simi, and 84 in Thousand Oaks this afternoon. Los Angeles and Orange County, we're going to be in the low 80s today. We continue to cool it off all the way through about Wednesday, Thursday. Those are going to be the coolest days over the week. And then as we head into the weekend, we do slightly start to warm up. Valleys and Inland Empire, mid-90s today. We do have a 20% chance to see thunderstorms for the IE today, tomorrow. Most of it should be staying out in the mountains and deserts, but that possibility is there. So just be alert as we head into some of this into this afternoon and into tomorrow as well. Temperatures warming up to the low 90s over the weekend. Beaches, mid-70s to low 70s all week long. Not a whole lot happening at the coast, except for some really nice temperatures and some morning fog possible. For the mountains, 86 today, although temperatures are really fluctuating with these thunderstorms in some areas. 40% chance today. I've already been seeing them mostly over Big Bear for right now. Then as we head into tomorrow, 20% chance, 10% chance on a Wednesday. So our chances continue to drop the next few days. We begin to dry out by Thursday. High desert, it's still hot today, 105 degrees, winds up to 25 miles per hour, keeping that elevated fire danger for the Antelope Valley. As we head into tomorrow, it's still going to be gusty, but luckily our temperatures start to cool off a bit. We reach some low 90s as we head in toward the end of the week, Philip.
It's going to be interesting, and it already has been. Thanks, Brianna.